if you want to use a different one, totally fine too. Perfect. Well, I am Jessica, as many of y'all know. I'm going to be leading y'all through your 45-minute bodywork class today. We'll get started in child's pose at the back of our mat. So spread your knees out wide on the back of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. And then send your hips straight back towards your heels as you walk your hands forward towards the front of your mat. Now start to take one big deep inhale in through your nose. Hold it at the top. And then open mouth, release that breath out your mouth. Take another deep inhale in through your nose. This time visualize your breath coming up through your fingertips, all up the back of your arms. Then hold it at the top, create that expansion through your lungs, your diaphragm, feel your belly rise. And then open mouth, release that breath out the back of your spine. Now begin to zip up your lips and use your heat generating breath, the breath that will guide you throughout your lengthening portion of today's practice. During the 5 for 5, that cardio block, the balancing portion and the core, use the open mouth exhale to release some heat from your body. And always feel free to come back to child's pose, the resting pose you're in right now. Now, staying in child's pose, begin to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat and place your left palm on top of your right. Now send your left ear towards your mat and gaze underneath your right arm. Start to stretch all through your left side body. So with every inhale, breathe through your left palm. Let it go all up your left side body. And with every exhale, let that breath out the back of your spine. And start to set your intention for today. Why did you show up this afternoon? What will you focus your time, your energy, your strength on for the next 45 minutes? That will guide you throughout your day and then throughout the rest of your week. Take one more deep inhale in. One more exhale out. Now start to walk your hands over towards the opposite side of your mat. And this time place your right palm on top of your left. Now anchor your right ear into your mat. Gaze underneath your left tricep. Start to breathe through your right side body. The intention that I take on today, I invite you to take on as well this week, is just to reset. We have all these routines, everything we were used to in the past, and can be a little thrown off this week. And so I challenge you to reset, to create your new normal, and to find activities throughout your day that light your soul on fire, allowing your body to move and focusing on your breath. Take one more deep inhale in. Exhale, begin to walk your hands back towards the center of your mat. And then inhale, tabletop pose. So stack your shoulders so they're right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down to your mat. Extend the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And then exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Look in towards your navel. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down and then pull the heels of your hands closer towards your thighs. Exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Look in towards your navel. One more inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Now inhale back to tabletop pose. Tuck your toes behind you and then shift your weight over to your left hand. Inhale as you lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. Now start to circle out your wrist, your right arm, your entire right side body. And then exhale as you thread your right arm underneath your left. Anchor your right shoulder, your right ear into your mat. Gaze at your right hand. Now option to stay here. Option to take your left hand behind your back and hook it against your right thigh, drawing your left shoulder down your back. Option to tuck your toes and begin to lift your left foot, kicking the back of the room. Make sure to actively point your left toes towards your mat and then gaze over your left shoulder. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now bring your left knee back down, plant your left hand down on your mat. Inhale, extend your right arm back up towards the ceiling. And then exhale as you place it back down. Now start to take big giant circles with your hips. So dancing lion, coming all the way forward, all the way back. So loosening up any of that tightness in your body, anywhere you stored a little bit of tension from this week. Maybe take a few breaths to release all that tension out of your body. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more inhale in. Exhale as you come back to tabletop pose. This time shift your weight over to your right hand. Inhale, extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Start to circle out your wrists, your left arm, your entire left side body. And then exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right. Anchor your left shoulder, your left ear into your mat. Gaze at your left hand. Now option to take your right hand behind your back and grip the inner part of your left thigh. Option to tuck your toes, begin to lift your right foot, hovering it off the mat. So with every inhale, draw your right shoulder down your back. With every exhale, twist a little bit further. 1 more inhale in. Exhale, plant your right knee down, your right hand into your mat. And then extend your left arm back up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you place it back down. Now take those giant hip circles, this time to the left side, so all the way back, all the way forward. Releasing all that tension through your joints, getting all those little nicks and cracks from your week out. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale back to tabletop pose. And then tuck your toes, lift your knees 1 inch off your mat for bear pose. So spread your fingertips out wide and dome out your shoulder blades like you're in cat pose. So curl your spine and pull your belly button towards the ceiling. Now inhale, turbo dog. Send your hips back as you straighten your arms. I'm gonna go long ways right here. So you should feel this all up your Achilles, your calves, down your shoulder blades. And then like a wave, shift forward, high plank. So walk your hands so your shoulders are right over your wrists, your heels over your toes. Now keeping your hands there, inhale, turbo dog, send your hips back, straighten your arms. Exhale, high plank, shift forward. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, shift forward, high plank. 1 last time, inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, high plank. Now shift forward to your big toes. Notice I'm on my tippy toes right here. Tuck your elbows in and lower halfway. Hold low plank for 4, for 3, all the way down in 2, and 1, all the way down to your belly. Now take your chin to the center of your mat, untuck your toes and press the tops of your feet into your mat like a little mermaid. Your hands right by your armpits and tuck your elbows in. Now inhale, rise your chest up, gaze up and out. And then exhale, lower all the way down. We'll do this 2 more times. So inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Now take your hands a little wider than your mat. Inhale, rise up. Now tuck your right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tuck your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Now tuck your toes, engage your legs. Press your hands right next to your armpits. Inhale, high plank, press up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Now right here, begin to pedal out your dog, bend deep into one knee and the other. So release all those little nicks and cracks. Yes, maybe sway your feet side to side, getting into those calves. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Now inhale as you lift your heels off your mat, come onto the balls of your feet. And then exhale as you sink your heels down towards your mat, spiraling your inner thighs towards the back of the room. Now press through your hands to bring your chest closer towards your thighs. Feel it all up your Achilles, your calves, your hamstrings. One more time, inhale, lift your heels off your mat. Come onto the balls of your feet. And then exhale, slowly sink your heels back down, pressing your chest closer towards your thighs. Now begin to walk your hands back towards your feet and take on a ragdoll pose of your choice. So option to interlace your hands behind your back and let the crown of your head fall heavy. Option to grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. or interlace your hands on the crown of your head. But whichever method you're doing, bend your knees enough where your chest falls all the way on your thighs. And then begin to shift your weight onto the balls of your feet so your core is holding you up rather than putting any tension in your low back. Now begin to nod your head yes. Nod your head no. Then nod your head yes again. Take one more deep inhale in. Exhale, release your hands down to your mat. Now put your right hand down, bend deep into your right knee. And then extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Now shift all your weight towards your straight leg as you gaze up and out over your fingertips. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, release that hand down. Now bend deep into your left knee, your left hand on your mat. Inhale, extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And again, shift your weight towards the leg that's straight, so your right leg. One more inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. Now begin to walk out to a high plank. So shifting your shoulders right over your wrists, your heels over your toes. Now inhale, turbo dog, send your hips back towards your heels, straighten your arms. Exhale like a wave again, shift forward, high plank. Two more times, inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, high plank. Now shift forward to your big toes, lower halfway, hold this low plank for 4. 4, 3, all the way down in 2. And 1, now all the way down. Now we're gonna stretch through our rotator cuffs or our delts, so whichever is a little more sore. So you're gonna cactus your right arm. You can see me right here, cactus your right arm. Place your right ear on your mat. Now take your left hand next to your armpit. Your left foot is gonna go over your right. And then start to shift all your weight towards your right armpit. So feel this really lengthen out your right rotator cuff. To get more into your delt, your shoulder, just straighten that right arm and it gets more into the shoulder. One more inhale in. Exhale, roll back onto your belly. Now cactus your left arm out to the side. So make sure your elbow's in line with your shoulder, your left ear is all the way on your mat. And then take your right leg, start to press it over your left. Use your right hand to guide your weight towards your left armpit. 2 deep breaths here. One more inhale in. Exhale, roll back onto your belly. Now tuck your toes, plant your hands. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, stack your hip, and now look back at your left heel. Make sure it's sinking into your mat. And now start to make big giant circles with your right knee. So go in one direction, the other. So lengthening out your psoas here. Feel that through your glutes as well as your hip flexor. Maybe even roll out that ankle. Now inhale, sweep your right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hold it here for 4. For 3, can you lift a little higher in 2? And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, hold it here for 4. For 3, sweep it back up in 2. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale as you step your right foot outside your right hand. So notice, I'm gonna turn this way now. Both my hands are on the inside of my right foot. Now start to roll onto the pinky edge of your right foot, drop your left knee, untuck your left toe. So your left knee, left toe, all the way on the ground. Now start to shift your weight to your left hand. We have twisted lizard, so start to press your right hand against your right thigh. And then begin to straighten your right arm as you gaze over your right shoulder. So feel that through your TFL, your IT band, your hip flexor, as well as your groin area. 2 more deep breaths right here. So with every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, gaze a little bit further over your right shoulder. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now roll back onto your right foot and tuck your back toe behind you. Inhale, half splits. So your chest should be upright right here, and your back toe should be curled under. Ooh, got caught up on my words. Now inhale as you lengthen your spine. And then exhale as you start to fold your chest over your front thigh. So feel that all through your calf, your hamstring, as well as your right glute. Now really draw your right hip down, your left hip forward. And point your toes towards your nose to get into those Achilles. 2 more deep breaths right here. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now, shift forward so you're in a low lunge with your feet framing, your hands framing your front foot. Tuck your back toe, and then inhale as you rise up, low lunge. Yes, so you're hovering your left knee over your mat. Now take your hands to your hips, scoop your right hip back, your left hip forward to level your hips. And then squeeze your inner thighs. Option to make it a little bit easier if you're a little wobbly, take your right foot to the right side of your mat, your left foot to the left. Now, take your left hand behind your back and then grab your elbow with your right hand. Now inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, hover that back knee, lean to the right. So just lengthening through our upper body. Inhale, straighten both legs, rise back up. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, lower down, hover your left knee, lean to the right. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lower down, lean to the right, gaze to the left. Now inhale as you rise back up. Step your back foot in a few inches so your heel's on the ground. Now take a deep inhale in, and then exhale as you fall on the inside of your right foot. Now, if you have something nearby, maybe a dog, a book, something to place your hands on so they're on a flat surface, make sure you go ahead and grab that. But point your right toes towards your nose and dial your right hip back, your left hip forward. And then let your head fall heavy as you press your chest to go closer towards your left thigh. You have 2 more deep breaths. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now continue to walk your hands so that your toes are pivoted towards the left. Your heels are out and your chest is falling right in between your feet. Now inhale as you rise your chest up, tee out your arms so your toes are in, your heels are out. And then exhale, bend deep into your right knee, hover your chest over your right knee. And then just hold right here, sinking your weight back towards your right heel. Feel your booty start to burn right here as you frame your ears with your biceps, gaze straight down in front of you. 2 deep breaths right here. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now inhale, rise up, star pose. So just extend your arms overhead. And then exhale, bend deep into that opposite knee. So now frame your ears with your biceps as you send your chest to hover over your left thigh. With every inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze a little bit further up. And with every exhale, hover your chest a little bit closer towards your thighs. 2 more deep breaths right here. Sink all your weight towards your left heel. One more inhaling. Exhale, plant your hands down. Now start to pivot again towards the front of your room so that your right foot is out in front. Your back foot is pivoted so your heel is over your toenail. Now plant your left hand down, easy twist to the right. So your back knee is off your mat. You're scooping your right hip back, your left hip forward. With every inhale, lengthen your spine. With every exhale, twist it out. 2 more deep breaths right here. Now 1 more inhale in. And then exhale, horizon lunge. So you've done this a couple of times in my class if you've been here. So you're keeping your hands where they are. You're pivoting your toes so they face the front of the room. So I'm on the pinky edge of both my feet. So my big toes on both feet are up towards the ceiling. I'm on the knife edge of both my feet. You should feel this all through your IT band. Now inhale as you lengthen. Frame your ear with your bicep. Exhale, lower all the way down. Whew. 2 more times right here. Inhale, rise up, frame your ear. Exhale, lower down. Feel that IT band lengthen right here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Now inhale, rise up, pivot forward. Plant your hands to frame your front foot. Now inhale, three-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog right here. Feel the difference between your right and your left leg. Now we're just gonna do that same thing, now just on our left side. So inhale, lift your left heel high to the sky. Sink your right heel towards your mat. Now bend your knees, stack your hips. Take those huge hip rolls to the right and left. So you're making big giant circles with your left knee. So lengthening out that psoas. Option to roll out that ankle. Get all those little nicks and cracks out. Now inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Hold it here. For 4, can you lift a little higher? For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Hold it here. For 4, for 3. Sweep it back up in 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot on the outside of both of your hands. So both hands are on the inside again. Drop your right knee, untuck your right toe. Now start to roll onto the pinky edge of your left foot. Your big toe is towards the ceiling. And take your left hand to your left thigh. Now inhale as you press through your right heel of your hands. Exhale as you begin to straighten your left arm. Gaze over your left shoulder. Feel this all through your left TFL, your IT band, as well as your groin, your hip flexor. So with every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. 2 more deep breaths. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now roll onto the ball of your left foot. Tuck your back toe behind you and then start to shift your hips back, half splits. So now again, send your chest so it's over your left thigh. Now if you have that figure 8 band, feel free to wrap it around your left foot and then start to press your chest closer towards your thigh with that figure 8 band. But do it until you feel that lengthening through your Achilles, your calves, your hamstrings. And then dial your left hip back, your right hip forward. With every inhale, lengthen your spine. With every exhale, allow your chest to fall closer towards your left leg. 2 more deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale. Exhale it out. Now bend deep into that left knee. So that left knee is stacked right over your ankle. Tuck your back toe behind you. And then inhale, low lunge. So hover your right knee to your mat. And then look at your left knee. Make sure your left knee is pointed towards your pinky toe. Option to toe heel your left foot to the left side of your mat, the right foot to the right. Gain a little bit more stability right here. Now inhale as you take your right hand down your back. Grab your right elbow with your left hand. And then hover your right knee, lean to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, straighten both legs, back to center. Exhale, repeat that 2 more times. Hover your right knee, lean to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hover your right knee, lean to the left, gaze to the right. Now inhale as you rise back up. Now walk that back foot in so your back right heel is all the way on your mat. Now inhale as you lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fall on the inside of your left foot. Now again, option to take whatever object you need so your hands are on a flat surface. And then peel your left toes towards your nose. And then you sink your right heel further down into your mat. Now scoop your right hip forward, your left hip back. And try to press your chest closer towards your right thigh. 2 more deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now continue to walk your hands towards the center of your mat. And then walk your hands back towards your right foot. Grab your right ankle. I'm going to face this way. Grab your right ankle with your left hand. So wrap it around your right leg. And then inhale as you extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. So really activate that shoulder blade by drawing your right shoulder down your back. Gaze up at your top hand. 2 deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. One more exhale, release it down. Start to walk your hands towards your opposite foot. Grab your opposite foot with your right hand, and then inhale, extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. With every inhale, lengthen your spine, press through your right ankle. And with every exhale, draw your left shoulder down to the back. 2 more deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. Exhale, release it down. Now pivot your feet towards the front of the room. So your back heel's over your toe now. Now plant your right hand down. Inhale, easy twist. So extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Now again, make sure your knee is stacked over your ankle. Your back heel is over your toe now. And your back kneecap up towards the ceiling. With every inhale, press through your right palm. With every exhale, press through your left shoulder blade. 1 more deep inhale in. Exhale, keep pivoting your feet so they're now towards the left side of the room. So you're on your pinky edge, horizon lunge. Frame your ear with your bicep, and I'm gonna face this way over here. Now inhale as you rise up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, rise up. We're working through those IT bands. Exhale, lower all the way down. If they're tight and this is hard, that means you need it. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Now inhale, rise up. And then start to walk your hands, pivot both of them towards the front of the room. Now inhale, sweep your left leg high, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog, pedal out your dog. Now feel the difference between your right and left side. One last one, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hold it here for 4. For 3, half pigeon in 2. And 1, so take your right foot around your left hand. Half pigeon on the right, yes. Now inhale as you sit up straight and tall. And then exhale, start to fall forward over your front thigh. Now if you have a towel, feel free to place a towel underneath your right butt cheek to level out your hips or underneath your head or hands. If your head can get to the ground, start to rock side to side. A lot of us keep that tension in our hip flexors. We take on a lot of people's problems, especially right now, and a lot of our own, and we store that in our hip flexors. So just allow that time, this space to release everything you don't need. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more inhale in. And then exhale as you rise up. Now plant your left hand down and then send your back heel towards your glute. I'm gonna face the other direction. Now plant your left hand down and grab your back foot with your right hand. If you can't reach, option to use that figure 8 band or whatever band you have, or a towel, and pull your foot so it comes closer towards your glute, just stretching out your quads right here. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Plant your right hand down, take your leg down to the ground. Tuck your back toe, engage your back leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, then we're moving on to pull. So inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, hold it here for 4. For 3, cross it over your ankle in 2. And 1, take your left foot around your right ankle, half pigeon on the left. Now inhale as you sit up straight and tall. Exhale, fall forward over your front thigh. Now again, if you need to level out your hips, option of placing a block or a towel rolled up underneath your left glute. And then start to rock side to side. Especially if you haven't been doing bodyworks in a little while, even this is a little challenging for me. We have a lot of fascia, a lot just stored up in our hip flexors. So just breathe into the tension, and then exhale as you allow that tension to release out of your hip flexors. 2 more deep breaths right here. One more inhale. And then exhale as you walk your hands back towards your front leg. Now plant your right hand down, take your back heel towards your glute, and then send your left hand towards your back leg. Little quad stretch right here. Option, use that figure 8 band. With every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, gaze over that top shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, release that foot down. Now tuck your back toe, engage your back leg. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, pedal out your dog. Now inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale, tiptoe to the top of your mat. Grab a sip of water, towel off. How you guys doing? I forgot you're on mute. So we're going on to the next song, next upbeat song. And we're gonna do some abs, y'all. So if you have a figure eight band, grab it. We're gonna use it for abs today. If you don't, no worries. You can do the same thing with the resistant band or just nothing at all. So you're taking your feet in the handle of your figure eight band. So just like this right here, I'm grabbing the opposite angle. Been teaching math a little too long. The opposite handle, and you're just holding right here, drawing our shoulders down your back. Tuck your elbows behind you. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lower down. So it's up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale as you lift up. Exhale. Yes, so using your core to lift you up each time. So if you're not using a band, option to take your hands behind here and just crunch in and out. It's the same movement right here. So it's in and out. Yes, exhale. You have 8 more here. For 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3, we'll hold low in 2. And 1, now hold low, pulse out. It's pulse and pulse. Yes, little pulses right here. Just with your feet, but your head is off your mat. Feel this in your lower belly. Start to bird right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We'll hold in 2. And 1, now hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down and send your legs up towards the ceiling. Now keep your head down, lower your legs all the way down. Lift back up with a hip lift at the top. So it's down for 2, up with a hip lift. Down for 2, up with a hip lift. Yeah, so you're working that lower belly. So really anchor that low back into your mat. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. And let your head relax on your mat. When you lift your head up, it's working different muscles. So we want to just activate our lower core right here. So it's up and down. Now continue to breathe. Yes, you can. Keep going. You have 8 more here. For 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now take your left foot out of the band. Keep your right foot in. Now grab the band with your right hand. Yank it next to you so your elbow is tucked by your side. Now inhale as you lengthen, so both your leg, your arm down. Then rise up as you exhale, touch the outside of your right foot with your left hand. Then inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. So it's down and up, lower and lift. Exhale as you lift. It's down, exhale. If you don't have the band, same thing. You could see I'm working exact same muscles. It's down and up. Yes, keep going here. Yes. Ada, your dog wants to do them too. I can see it in his face. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you lift up. You have 8 more here. Last 8. 7. Last 6. You have 5 more. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. And 1, switch out your feet so your left foot is in the band. Your band is in your left hand, tucked by your side. Now inhale, straighten both your legs and your arms. Exhale, rise up, touch your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Now inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift up. So you're holding the band right next to your belly button. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift up. Yes. So it's down and up. Exhale as you lift up. So squeeze your internal obliques right here. So it's down and up. Exhale as you lift. You have 8, 7, For 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Remove that band. Start to rock and roll side to side, up and down. And then gain enough momentum. Rock up and down right here. Cross your ankles. You're going to meet in a high plank. Now, if you have that long band, you still can do the same thing. We're just going to do some T twists. So plant your band down. You're taking your left hand. You're hitting it on the black part of your left side of your band. You're grabbing the right handle in your right hand. Inhale as you twist open. Exhale, lower down. So all that work is in your abs. If you don't have a band, literally you can just not use it at all. We're just twisting right, back to center, right, back to center. So you're not alternating here. Yeah, so option to use that band. You can also use the long resistant band, doing the same thing. So it's out and in, out and in. You have 8, 7, for 6, yes you can. You have 5 more here. For 4, yes. For 3, we'll switch it out in 2. Nice, Kelly. And 1, now plant your right hand down. Take your left hand all the way towards the ceiling. So it's down and up. Now just to the left side here. Exhale as you lift. Yes, Emily, exhale. It's down and up. Yes, so now it should feel like your obliques are squeezing towards your ceiling. Yes. It's down and up. You have 8 more here. For 8, yes, you can. 7, nice, Emily. For 6, you got it, Brandon. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1, shake it out, y'all. Woo! How y'all feeling? Give me a thumbs up. I can see all your screens. Yes. All right. So next we're going on to the balancing portion. Using that same figure 8 band. You're taking your left hand, you're reaching it up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna back up a little bit. You're taking your right hand, your right fingertips are pointed towards the front. Grab the band. Now you're launching forward with your right arm, your left arm straight, holding right here. Now if you don't have a figure 8 band, take your long resistant band, place it around your hand like this, grip it with your thumb. Grab the handles, and you're doing the exact same thing. So if you grip it like this, hold the handles, same thing, straighten both arms. Option if you need a modification or if it's too heavy, bring your left elbow in and decrease the range of motion. So you're just holding it right here. You're starting right now. Yes, so holding it right now. Yes, Ada. Now gaze at something not moving, so not at the screen. You have 8. Woo, 7, my balance. For 6, you got it. 5 more. For 4. For 3, just little pulses up. In 2. And 1, just pulse your right arm up. So it's pulse and pulse. Exhale, exhale. Yes, you got it. Little tricep work right here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring your right knee in towards your chest. Yes. So if you could see me right here, just right knee in towards your chest, still balancing, woo, kind of, on your left leg. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, launch your chest forward. Inhale, rise back up. So you're just alternating right here. So full range up for 2, then down and back. Yes, you can. It's challenging because we don't normally balance. It makes us a little bit uncomfortable. But the more you get uncomfortable on your mat, you take advantage of this. The more you go out into that world, into your own house, and you feel okay being uncomfortable. Yes, you have 8 more. 8. Last 7. For 6. Shake it off in 5. In 4. Shake it off in 3. In 2. Yes, 8 on 1. Shake it off. Woo! All right, y'all. We have a right side. We also have a left. So take that right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. For that decreased range of motion, bring your elbow in. So take your right arm out, your left fingertips towards the front, grip the band, launch forward. So you're in one straight line with your left arm back, your right arm forward. Point your toes towards your mat, gaze straight down at your mat, hold right here. Yes, now leave a little micro bend in your right knee. Pull your thigh off your kneecap to engage your quad. For 4. For 3, y'all pulse it up. In 2. And 1, pulse up and up. Exhale. Exhale. Yes, you got it. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, you can. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, bring that left knee, standing leg raise. So all that tension's off your band. Your right arm's still up towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, launch forward. Tricep extension back. Take a deep inhale as you come forward. Exhale, launch back. So you're repeating that up for 2. Then down and back. Yes, so you're looking at something not moving. Repeat this right here. Yes. Now pin your left elbow in towards your side. Only your right forearm is moving. So if you find, rather your left forearm. If you find your right forearm is moving, that's not good. Yes. So the only thing moving is that forearm. Yes, you've got it. You're stronger than you think. You have 4 more here. For 4. Yes, Jamie, I see you outside. In 3, for 2, and 1. Shake it out. Woo! How y'all doing? Can y'all see me okay? Give me a thumbs up. I see the screen. Yes. All right, y'all. So we have 5 for 5 last 5 minutes of cardio. So 5 movements you're repeating for 5 minutes. You need your resistance band, and that's basically it, because that's all you have. So you start at the top of your mat. You're starting at the back of your mat. I totally lied. You're starting at the back of your mat. I'm going to face this way. Front lunge, straighten your arms with an oblique twist to the right. So whichever leg is out in front is the way that you are twisting. If you don't have a band, no worries. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist towards that leg that's out in front. So 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Then you come at the top of your mat. You do a squat down, right elbow to left knee. Squat down, left elbow to right knee. So you alternate 5 on each side. So squat, oblique twist, squat, oblique twist. Then you come to the opposite side of your mat. I'm going to keep facing this way. You have sumo squats with a reverse fly. So as you squat down, you bring that little black part to your chest, drawing your shoulder blades back. So 5 sumo squats with a reverse fly right here. Woo! Then at the back of your mat, you have Superman push-ups. So as you lower down, you bring your right elbow to your right knee. Right knee to right elbow, that would be hard. Then come back up. Left knee to left elbow. 5 on each side. Option to just do Spider-Man plank. So just bringing your knee to your elbow. So 10 total. Last one, facing the other side, or you could face the same direction, is 5 on each side, in and out jump spots. Yes, a lot of cardio, but it's okay. I'll do the first round with ya. Y'all ready? Yes, you are. Give a high 5 thumbs up. Yes, I can see you all on the screen, even if your picture's not on. I know you're doing it. Yes. And now, you have 5 minutes. Give it everything you got. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get started. So you have that front lunge, oblique twist. Yes, 5 on each side. Yes, you can. So 5 on the right. If you have this band, do the same thing you did on the other side. Wrap it around your fingers, grab it, grab the opposite handle. And you can still do that oblique twist. Woo! And then 5 on the opposite side. Yes, you can. Y'all got it. Yes. Let's go, Amy. You've got this, girlfriend. Woo! After you. All right, after that, you have that squat with the oblique twist. So squat down, oblique twist. Yes, you can. Lots of abs today, y'all. Yes, Ada. Woo! Jamie, I see you outside, girlfriend. So squat with that oblique twist. Yes, then you're coming to the other side of your mat. You have a sumo squat, reverse fly. If you don't have a band, just do a little Cactus your arms on your way down, still working those back muscles, those traps. So squeezing your shoulder blades, yes. Make sure that black part is coming right to your chest. Yes, Emily, yes, Brandon. Y'all got it, yes, Allison, see ya, girlfriend. Can't really see ya, but it's okay. Yes, now, Superman push-up. So as you push down, yes, Ada, your knee comes to that same tricep. Yes. You got it. Yes, Nicole. Yes, girlfriend. Woo! Last thing, in and out jump squats. So just jumping with your hands in between your feet. Yes, 5 on each side. Y'all, this is so cool that I get to fix your form through this. I did a YouTube live this morning and I couldn't see anyone. This is so much cooler. Yes, can you get a little bit lower? Yes, you can, Emily. Yes, girlfriend. Ada back at the top. Who can keep up with her? Yes, you've got it. Y'all, you're halfway done. Can you repeat what you just did? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Nicole. You got this. Yes, Gwen. Woo! Yes, girl, you got this. Perfect. Yes, and still, Gwen, make sure that band is just right at your chest still. Yes, you got it, girlfriend. Yes, can you get a little bit deeper in those squats? I think you can. Woo! Y'all have 90 seconds left. What else do you have in your tank? Yes, give it everything you got. Don't let having to be at home stop you. I see you on there, Stacy. I don't know why your camera's not on, but still love you, girl. Yes, you've got it. Y'all have almost 1 minute left. Yes, you can. Yes, you got this, Nicole. Yes. Bring that knee all the way to your tricep. Yes, you can. Yes, nice, Jamie. Knee stack right over that ankle. I love it. Yes, Ada. Woo! At 50 seconds left. What do you have left in your tank today? Yes, you can. Keep going, y'all. You have 30 seconds left. Just 30 seconds. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Yes, you can. Nice, Brandon. Now, extend that band out. Even if you have that long band, still extend it out. Activate those traps. Yes, you can. You've got this, Ada. Let's see it, girlfriend. You have 8, 7. You're 6. 5 more. 5. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Give a little air 5, y'all. Y'all did it. Wow, I did my playlist perfectly. That takes talent at 6 a.m. So we're just gonna come back to our breath. Kind of lay down on your mat if you have the extra 5 minutes. So bring your knees into your chest. And then exhale, happy baby. So grab the outer edges of your feet. Stamp the top of the ceiling and then pull your tailbone so it's off your mat. So that sends all your air towards your low belly button. And rock side to side. I was feeling a lot of core and obliques today, so might be a little sore, it's okay. Allow it all to release out right here. Now inhale, as you hug your right knee into your chest, let your left leg out long in front of you. And then exhale, supine twist. So guide your right knee over your left thigh. Send your right arm beside you. And focus on anchoring your right shoulder into your mat. Allow your torso to fully twist. Take another deep inhale in. Exhale, roll back onto your back. Bring your opposite knee towards your chest, your opposite leg out long. Inhale as you hug your left knee a little bit closer. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your left knee over your right thigh. Extend your left arm out beside you. Then anchor your left shoulder into your mat. Ada, your dog is so cute. Look at Ada's dog.
I love Rocky. I love Rocky.
Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, lay back onto your back. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one final last hug. Maybe give your puppy a hug. Y'all's puppies are so cute. Take one deep inhale and they're all coming at once. Exhale, lay flat on your back. Let everything go. Let your puppy give you lots of sweaty kisses. And just come back to your breath. Just relax right here. I'm telling you, dog therapy is a real thing. And just spending some of this time, just letting go of everything happening, allowing those people, those animals that light are still on fire, be a part of our day rather than stressing on those things we really can't control. Take a few more deep breaths right here. So cute. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Then roll over to your right side in fetal pose. So bring your knees into your chest. Use your arm as a little pillow. Pause right here. We end class on our backs in corpse pose, which is the death of our practice. And then roll into fetal pose to represent rebirth, new beginnings. A chance to let go of all those things we can't control. And to notice that when this is over, we may never again take for granted a handshake with a stranger. Full shelves at the store, conversations with neighbors, a crowded theater, Friday night out, a taste of communication, a routine checkup, school rush each morning, coffee with a friend, a stadium roaring, each step, deep breath, and a boring Tuesday, life itself. When this ends, may we find what we have become more like the people we wanted to be. We have called to be, we hope to be, and may we stay that way, better for each other because of the works. Now use your left palm to lift you up to an easy seat, sitting on the back of your heels. And bring your knees out in front of you. Roll your shoulders down your back. We'll take one last cleansing breath together. So take one big deep inhale as you extend your arms overhead, seal your palms together. And then exhale, release everything you want to leave on your mat today out your mouth. Walk with kindness, have gratitude. I am Jessica. I hope y'all enjoyed this class. Y'all can take yourselves off mute because now we can talk and I can see all your puppies and they're so cute.
Thanks, Jessica.
Of course.
It was a great class.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Hey,
this is so cool.
I know, I love
How
it.
y'all, you hanging in there, Emily?
Yeah.
It must be nice with no kids. I chose the wrong year to leave teaching, I guess. Virtual school, I'm like, shit, of course I chose the year of virtual school. Oh, well, hang in there.